For the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, for the record.
My mama always told me I'm allergic to the fake shit. That's why I can look you in your ass and tell you ain't shit. I'm from the South, you know what I'm talking about. But she could pop it and drop it right in your bank account. I be like, fuck what you heard, your body's out of control. Pussy wrapped in African gold. St. Jules on my chest, got my foot on your neck. Look, I don't play by mine, fuck what you say about mine. You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. So when I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back. If he ain't paying rent, he ain't doing shit. Now drop it to the floor and let him know that you a real bad bitch. Now pick it up, look at the way that pussy talking. I'ma talk back in the dumb. Now fuck what you heard, that body's out of control. Rap, diamonds and gold. And she gon' rain champagne like she just won a game. Look, baby, play about mine. What the fuck you say about mine? You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. So when I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Pick it up, look at the way that pussy talking. I'ma talk back in the now pick it up, look at the way that pussy talking. I'ma talk back in the I'ma walk it. You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. So when I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that. Take a picture, baby, let me step back.
Okay, if I skip one goddamn week, I know damn well somebody will come after me. So as always, do not come after me. This is all secondhand news. You can go straight to the website if you don't want to listen to me. I'm just doing this for people who ain't got time to read that shit, okay? If you come after me, you will get nothing but bills. All that in my opinion. Okay, and that one is free. So, yeah, don't come for me. Let's begin. God dang it.
let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm on 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
What's up? How y'all doing? I hope you're feeling good. I'm doing all right. I finally got through all my damn jury duty. What do you know? Telling the goddamn truth to get you out of goddamn jury duty. Cause that's what I did. They asked me why I felt like I couldn't do it, and I told them I was gonna be biased. Damn it! It's a black dude. I ain't seen nobody else up in there other than him being black. That is in court. So yeah. And he looks like he was together. He didn't seem like he had any screws loose, no weird twitching or nothing. So shit, yeah, until I know about the evidence, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a little bit on the bias. But anyways, I got a twofer for y'all. 2 bits of tea and then 2 bits of damn palate cleanser, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of shit going on in this world right now. I feel like I should have a bazooka behind me, but I'll keep the sides. Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and say hello.
Hello, motherfucker. Hello. Hi.
And anybody else that I missed, so sorry. So we gonna go ahead and begin with some tea. And every fucking time I do this, that's when everybody want to send me a damn notification. Okay, whatever. Check this out real quick.
And then the smoke got me.
So, Pharrell Williams and his politics ain't real foolishness. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sometimes you just gotta have once you get to a certain point, you need to just check out of reality. Because once you try to come back, it ain't never gonna work. And here's an example. This dude checked out of reality, and now he gonna try and talk about reality. So let's see what he said. So let's talk about Pharrell Williams, because baby, he done stepped on the internet's last good nerve at his 5th annual Black Ambition Demo Day. I ain't never heard of the first one. Pharrell got up there looking moisturized and unbothered and decided to tell the world he hates politics and despises them. Despises who? Politics? Now listen, hating politics is one thing, but he didn't stop there. He said politics are a magic trick, not real, and supporting a side means supporting division. What the hell you talking about? God, sir, that sounds like somebody who ain't had to fight for housing, safety, health care, clean drinking water, or basic human rights. Oh, you out of touch. Pharrell's whole message was don't support black businesses because they're black, support them because they're the best. Okay, Mr. Happy, but let's be real. For centuries, black folks been the best and still got locked out the doors. People were heated because Pharrell's comments showed exactly what happens when a black man becomes too rich. What did I just say? And to remember the struggle. Folks online dragged him, called him out of touch, privileged, willfully ignorant, and honestly, they weren't wrong. One user said we've been the best. Racism kept the doors locked. Another said, I respect blatant Republicans more than ninjas like Pharrell. Whoo, they're getting hot. Hey, Joker. Pharrell, he done become one of them motherfuckers that gone out of touch. Not Andre 3000 still in touch. He just kind of loopy. This motherfucker all the way loopy. This one right here, god dang it. Just shut up when you get a certain amount of money. Shit. So let's break this down. DEI didn't magically appear because black folks wanted extra credit. It exists because America refused to give us equal credit. Pharrell talking about skin color shouldn't matter. In a year where politicians are literally attacking black history, banning black books, and defunding black programs. Baby, that ain't wisdom. That's privilege. Talking with a pastel hat on. I never did figure out his goddamn style. Support black businesses because they are the best and because they're black. Both can be true. Welcome to duality, Pharrell. Grab a seat. Because god dang it, every goddamn time we get into this shit, there's always that one motherfucker that just puts his foot out there when he done been in a privileged position for so long. I'm not saying you didn't come from struggle, baby, but you done sat up there and forgot about it. Sitting up there talking. No, politics do matter because at this point we do have to pick a side. This damn Republican side done lost their fucking rabbit ass mind, as my relatives have said many times. This shit don't make no sense, some of the stuff. They trying to tell us 4 plus 4 equals 20 when you know damn well 4 times 4 equals 20, motherfucker. God dang it. You know, these damn celebrities, they get to that point. I'm about to show you another one. I told y'all about this dumbass last time, and this is why I'm not a fucking groupie to these people. I haven't been a big fucking fan since I think 1995. Shit. Good grief, this is ridiculous. All right, we gonna move on to the next big dummy, because I told you I had a twofer. Here we go. Cause stupid she just won't leave it alone. She already got backlash before. Now she back again. Fuck it. See, once we hit the 2000, I think everybody that had some sense just decided I'm gonna sit this out. And the dumbass is spread all in. Cause look at this, what this dumbass just said. Watch this. Hold on. Oh Lord Jesus. Where let me bring it down. Cause I'm gonna have to. Okay. Here we go. This is going to be some emotional issues here. Yeah, stupid. Nicki Minaj at United Nations because 2025 ain't real, apparently. This dumbass, and look at this bullshit she wore. It's old-fashioned and couture at the same time. Don't make sense and ugly for no damn reason. You motherfucker. Ain't she from the Bahamas? Is she American all the way? I swear to God, you keep fucking with people, I'll get a fucking petition up for your ass to get deported, motherfucker. Because you ain't helping the community. No ways. Shit, this is why we got diaspora issues now. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. So now let's slide into the next saga. Nicki Minaj at the United Nations talking about religious persecution in Nigeria.
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
You really could. Yes, you heard me. The Barbie went diplomatic and don't seem to know what the fuck she's talking about. Nicki pulled up to the U.S. ambassador headquarters, met up with Ambassador Mike Waltz. Let's remember, he was hired by the idiot in office, so this dude is obviously not qualified. Who called her arguably the greatest female recording artist. I will whoop your ass. No, you didn't. I will go to a Missy Elliott goddamn concert before I think about a goddamn Nicki Minaj. Oh, Lord Jesus. I didn't like Little Kim when she came out, so you already know I ain't trying to, these motherfuckers here, I swear to gosh. And then we ain't even gonna go into the others like Salt and Pepper or what's old girl's name? Shit, Moni Love. Fuck. Queen Latifah, you gonna say this heifer? This nutcase right here who keep trying to tell people her ass is real? Oh Lord Jesus. I'm not taking no advice from somebody hired by Drumpf anyways. Sis walked in like she was about to drop a global remix. Nicki said she was invited by the Drumpf administration. Girl. And she came to highlight the deadly threat facing Christians in Nigeria. She thanked Drumpf for prioritizing the issue, even though his comments were misleading as hell. And Nigeria said not true. Drumpf hopped on Truth Social claiming Christians are being unalived by the thousands and threatened to send the U.S. military like this is a Call of Duty expression pack. One moment. Why the fuck everybody always want to fuck with me, a telemarketer? No. I swear to God, I'm going to throw my phone out the window one of these days. Anyways, yeah. Meanwhile, experts, journalists, and actual data said, no, sir. Both Christians and Muslims are victims, and most victims are Muslim. But Nicki was out there preaching unity, talking about this isn't about taking sides. And Nigeria is beautiful with lots of beautiful barbs. They gonna whoop your ass when they find out who the fuck is causing them issues. Listen, her heart is in the right place, is it? But sis needed a briefing first because misinformation and military threats plus Drumpf equal, baby, that's not diplomacy. That's chaos with a contour line. Once again, Nigeria seems to have a wealth of oil. What the fuck happens when what they consider minority or third world countries, as they say, get money? They want to take it. Don't you let them, motherfuckers, because I'm so sick of these colonizing bastards doing it to everybody. You done learned your lesson. Don't let them get you again. That's all I'm going to say. And Nicki, shut the fuck up. God dang it.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Damn it. Motherfucker always get on my damn nerves. There's always somebody that don't know what the fuck is going on and embarrass the whole goddamn country. Is this motherfucker actually born in America? Can someone check? Because she keep talking about she's from the Bahamas. Can we send her ass back to the Bahamas? She ain't helping nobody, okay? Motherfucker, I've said it before. I wanted fucking Justin Bieber to be fucking deported. I don't give a shit. If you just ignorant as hell and embarrassing the country, maybe you need to take your ass home. As I say, how about you don't be somewhere where you're not wanted, okay? Shit. Either fucking make an album or sit down gracefully. Like most real fucking female MCs did. Nobody fucking had to fight MC like to sit down. Shit, she came out with another album. I don't know if it's doing well, but you see what happened. But there's still no fucking controversy about it. I'm so sick of these ignorant bastards. Just, if you don't really know, or if your handlers don't really have a good handle on you, shut up. Just shut up. God dang it. Ignorant bastards, get on my goddamn nerves. Well, anyways, I gave you a twofer. Now, before we continue, I'm gonna go ahead and do my commercial. But if you please don't be misleaded. My hair is actually burgundy, which is interesting because I wore burgundy to my jury duty. I got out of that joker. Just told him the damn truth. I said I'm gonna be biased because that's a black man and nobody else is up in here black, and I didn't watch the news well enough. So yeah, unless you tell me what the hell the evidence is, I'm gonna be biased. Apparently the evidence wasn't that good because they let my ass go home. So I pray that man was not misjudged in any way, and I hope they leave me the hell alone, because that was my first jury duty, and I hope to God my last. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my commercial, and then we gonna get back with the bullshit. Check this out. Fuck.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Oh, sorry. All right, here goes some stories that maybe we should be paying attention instead of fucking with fucking Nigeria. Maybe we should look at this, huh? So, Sudan's crisis is visible from space, but apparently we can't talk about that, but maybe once a week, because the last time I heard about this was last week. This one ain't funny. This one is hard, y'all. Satellite images, yes, from space, show blood-stained sand all across Sudan. The genocide is so violent, so widespread. Oh, trigger warning. I'm so damn late. The earth itself is showing scars. Bodies in roads, fields, neighborhoods, red streaks visible from orbit. People online calling the images haunting, unthinkable, and a silent witness to genocide. And yet nobody's talking about this. We keep talking about this, but nobody big is talking about this. We've been talking about Gaza, Ukraine, and now Nigeria. But has anybody really taken time to talk about this one for like more than a day? Give me a second. I need to get a drink. All right, so the UN said Sudan is now the epicenter of suffering in the world. No communication in or out. 250,000 civilians trapped in El Fajr. Fajr? Whatever. Thank you. The violence is coming with the Rapid Support Forces, a paramilitary group created in 2013 that grew powerful enough to challenge Sudan's official military. Since April 2023, RSF and SAF have been ripping the country apart. One survivor, Mutaz Muhammad Musa, told NBC that RSF pew-pewed civilians for sport. That's sick, bitch. God dang it. I hate people like that. God. Hey, Terry. They told men to run, then hunted them down with bullets. His family had to pay ransom over the phone to save him. This is ethnic cleansing. This is genocide, and the world is acting blind. If satellite images of blood don't wake up global leaders, what will? Sudan needs attention. Sudan needs aid. Sudan needs intervention. This time is long overdue. Very much so. And sorry, I just walked in, and that is horrible. Sudan, I guess Trump isn't worried about them, though. No, he's worried about Nigeria and Nigeria's oil. That ain't got shit to do with him. He's worried about fucking with everybody else that don't have nothing to do with him. But quiet is kept. From what I understand, several countries have supported these motherfuckers with weapons and shit. So somebody make it make sense. Y'all are supporting it, but then when the shit gets into the news, nobody wants to talk about it. Oh, really? God dang it. We've been worried about Gaza. Yes, I understand, but what about them? What about them? Every time somebody tries to sneak them in, it's just swept under the rug. Now you can see it. Once upon a time, there was a land of pyramids. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. But I mean, damn it. God dang it. Once upon a time, we was ignorant as hell. We should be a little bit more sophisticated. But then once upon a time, we actually had sophistication. But the fucking other group of people decided to destroy all that shit and make us seem primitive. And for some reason, these motherfuckers think we gonna go to fucking the jungle. I already told you what Nova said. I think I'm gonna start a new segment in this news. Is what Nova said, and I'm just gonna have people ask me questions. What does Nova say about this? Because remember, we didn't make Nova. That's their own creation. It's telling on them. Anyways, let's move on, because we got quite a few stories. I'm sure a lot of y'all done heard whispers or details about this one next, because that shit right there, I didn't really want to get into it, but since it got into the news, we'll talk about it. Teen who attacked Chicago mother and her son in viral video breaks silence. And she isn't the only one. This is fucking ridiculous. You got fucking children attacking parents and the child. This is embarrassing as a race. God dang it. Whew. So now this story right here has Chicago ready to riot. A 33-year-old black mother, Karshanda, Hatter, and her 9-year-old son were jumped by a group of middle school kids from Orville Bright Elementary School. I gotta ask some of my friends about that damn school. Not teenagers, not grown men, middle school children. They waited for her. They ambushed her and her baby. They dragged her into the grass. They filmed it and they posted that shit. What the fuck is wrong with these kids? You can kiss my ass about this. No offense to those that believe in this stuff, but yeah, I don't believe in gentle parenting. I'm gonna whoop my child's ass, and you can kiss my ass if it's a problem for you. God dang it, I got my ass whooped. The only issue was she didn't know how to shut her mouth while she was doing it, and caused a lot of mental issues. But damn it, I bet you I didn't redo some shit. Some kids need their asses whooped, and then you got those creepy ass ones that like it, and those ones need to get locked up. I stand by that shit, because I've seen those kids with my own eyes. I bet you they all got outie belly buttons. I bet you they do. I bet you they do. Because I'm telling you right damn now, I still believe in my heart of hearts, most people who ain't up to no good got a outie belly button. I feel like Trump got one. Anyways, one of the girls involved, Kamira Grant, made a Facebook apology video talking about she was being a follower. She tried to squeeze out a tear, but the tear ducts were like, nah. Community said, oh, hell nah. Another video went viral of a grown woman rolling up on one of the boys like, you know, the whole city of Chicago looking for you, right? And she wasn't lying. Chicago was on it. Chicago Public Schools said they were horrified. Mayor Brandon Johnson said the behavior was unacceptable. No arrest yet, but the people want accountability. The only bright moment, Chicago rapper Lil Zay Osama, I ain't never heard of this person, stepped in with love, offering to fly Hatter and her kids to LA for dinner and Christmas shopping. Why you gotta fly her to LA? I mean, I've been to Chicago. Chicago ain't bad, and the food is delicious. I'm just saying. But anyways, that's nice. Who the hell is Lil Zay Osama? And I went ahead and watched that goddamn video. There really is a fucking there's a movie coming out of SpongeBob SquarePants, and there's a fucking video. There's a fucking Ice Spice video. It's the dumbest shit. It don't even sound right. She ain't even trying now. God dang, it was stupid. Damn it. Anyways, going back to this, when the system moves slow, the community moves fast as always. I hope them little boys get their ass whooped by some little boys their own age. I'm not saying grown ass people whoop their ass, but I'm saying the parents better do something, because if they don't, Chicago gonna. And damn it, I've met Chicagoans. I'm related to some of them motherfuckers. That's a rare breed right there. That's all I can say. Chicago is a rare breed. And I don't fuck around with them, damn it. So we gonna keep moving because we got a lot of damn stories to go through tonight. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers will not get off a snap if it saved their life. And it probably would if they would just fucking get off of it. So let's check this shit out. You know they got money missing from the contingency, right? At least that's what I heard. Check this out. God dang it.
And then the smoke got me.
What's going on with Snap and everything you need to know. I got at least 2 stories on this bullshit. I promise you ain't nothing nice. So now buckle your seatbelts because this one affects millions. The federal government reopened Snap only to snatch it right back with new Trump era rules. Hold on. They need to be sent to detention centers. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they do. Work requirements just got bumped up from 54 to 64. So baby boomers about to be in the workforce bagging groceries to qualify for groceries. Caregiver exemption limited. Homeless individuals, veterans, former foster youth no longer exempt. The CBO says 1.1 million people will lose benefits. Refugees, trafficking survivors, asylum seekers, Afghan and Iraqi allies all cut. That's another 90,000 people losing the only food support they had. You know, these motherfuckers get on my nerves so damn bad. Can we? I'm not going to say it. Orange lives don't matter. Joel Burge from Hunger Free America said this bill will cause harm, suffering, and hunger. And he's right. The cruelty is the point. And wait, states now have to share SNAP costs. If that error rate goes over 6%, they have to reabsorb 5 to 15% of SNAP expenses. That's 128 billion shifted onto states, meaning folks will lose food. And the government's bragging about kicking 700,000 people off already. That's an achievement. And the government's bragging. Secretary Brooke Rollins said business as usual is over. Baby hunger is about to be the new normal. This bill doesn't solve fraud, it starves families. Oh, sure, man, I don't get it. What's wrong with these people? They seem not to want anybody to have a chance at life. What the fuck is wrong with these folks? So y'all already know I'm still looking for a job. So I guess I'm going to be one of the first ones to starve. I got a bunch of canned foods and whatnot. And I stocked up this last time on some foods. And I've so far been trying to cook long-term food. So let's hope I find a job soon. Because apparently my job got canceled until after Thanksgiving. They told me I would get some kind of writing. But I ain't seen shit yet. So yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna tell you some more stuff about it in a moment. But first, What the hell is this story here? Hold on, let me make sure I got the right one. I hope this is the right one, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of bullshit going on here. Oh yeah, it's the right one. Oh, this bullshit here. Everything you need to know about immigration crackdown in North Carolina. All right, y'all, let's kick this off with Operation Charlotte's Web. And no, this ain't the children's book. Y'all should go to hell for that, because I grew up on that fucking book and the cartoon. How dare you just bastardize every fucking thing. You bastardize woke, you bastardize this. Y'all motherfuckers leave our vocabulary and literature alone. Well, that's not our book, but still. This is the Trump administration running the biggest fear-mongering immigration sweep Charlotte's seen in years. Over 130 undocumented people were arrested in just 2 days. CBP, ICE, FBI, DEA, baby, they rolled in like they were raiding Wakanda. 81 people arrested in 1 day alone. But I'm telling you, people are fighting back too. Now listen, if you commit a violent crime, you got to face the consequences. But the way they bragged about this sweep, talking about we won't stop until every criminal, illegal, alien is arrested, baby, that's not law enforcement. That's a dog whistle with a megaphone duct tape on top. But I'm going to tell you, even some of the paler folks are getting together and learning how to deal with these motherfuckers and how to save their neighbors. So at least we ain't all degenerates. Anyways, and the kicker, Charlotte's crime rate already dropped 8% last year, 20% drop in violent crime. But somehow criminal immigrants are the threat. Make it make sense. Governor Josh Stein said exactly what needed to be said. Public safety is fighting crime, not terrorizing entire communities to make a political point. I wish this dude would just fucking go away. Ain't he old enough, man? Charlotte is nearly 18% foreign born. That's families, workers, neighbors, taxpayers. Not whatever boogeyman the administration keeps inventing. Trump keeps bringing up the tragic of the Ukrainian refugee, which was horrific. But one case does not justify militarizing a city. And how many months has that been? Jackass. This ain't safety. This ain't justice. This is intimidation wrapped in a press release. And the message is loud. If you're brown, immigrant, or breathing too confidently, stay on guard, because the election season fear machine is officially back online. Oh my God, these motherfuckers get on my nerves. Can we really talk about the truth? Y'all originally were the immigrants, motherfuckers. Shit. Nobody asked y'all to be in this damn country. And now y'all trying to make it something it never was. How the hell you gonna make it indigenously white when nobody was fucking white in this country originally? Shit. And apparently Africans had gotten to this country before y'all. Like I told you, Nova ChatGPT said without these motherfuckers, Native Americans and indigenous motherfuckers and African motherfuckers would have started trade. Asia would be one of the top ones. You feel me? Without all the fucking strife. Lord have mercy. History is truly telling us some shit, and I hate to sound like I'm like, but Anyways, it ain't over. Let's talk about Snap again real quick, because these bastards are not playing with us, and they really want to take it all away. I ain't got no message yet, but I'll keep y'all noted, because the last message I got was that everything was still was back on schedule and shit. So let me go ahead and show y'all this. Oh no, not this one. Where's the other one? Because this is not the story. It was another story. No, that's not the story either. God dang it, I must not have took a picture. Well, I'm gonna go back to this and let y'all know what it is. Snap. I'm gonna make it small so y'all know it's a different story. So baby, the Snap mess is back like it never left, and it's uglier than ever. Let's talk about how working class folks still haven't recovered from the 41-day shutdown, and now Trump's administration is playing Hunger Games with their benefits again. During the shutdown, SNAP payments stopped, and families were literally rationing noodles and praying the pantry held out. Meanwhile, the administration was pushing new rules to make it even harder for poor folks to eat. Now the USDA says people will need to go through a whole new reapplication process, but they're not even telling anybody the timeline. So imagine being hungry and confused. Girl, I think it already came. I told you we need to make a mass exodus. Just wait until I get out of school or find a good job. I'm getting my ass out of here. Shit. SNAP recipients used to recertify every 6 to 12 months. Now, a longer application, more paperwork, more hoops, fewer people approved. For Georgians alone, 1.6 million people rely on SNAP. Nationwide, 42 million. Not all of us are proud of being on that shit, but we ain't got a fucking choice. Shit. And then we get Trump's big ugly ass bill. Beautiful for who? Because for people, baby, it's ugly. Work exemption age has been raised to 65. Children exemption lowered to 14. Veterans, homeless folks, foster youth no longer exempt. And BODs, that's adults without dependents, can only get SNAP 3 months every 3 years unless they work consistently. Well, that's it for me. Till I have a kid, and I hope not to be on SNAP by the time that happens. Meanwhile, eggs are $6.29, and chicken wings are priced like jewelry. States are being forced to issue partial payments while the USDA is threatening to penalize any state that tries to fully fund food. I guess they didn't hear. The administration literally argued in court not to feed families. The judges had to force them to use funds, and then the USDA proudly said they would fully comply. Like, congratulations on doing your job at the bare minimum. Bitch, this ain't budgeting. This ain't oversight. This is cruelty in an invoice. If you rely on SNAP, check your dates, because the government sure as hell won't warn you before they cut it off. All right, so now you know what Trump has been planning to do. Not only has he made exemptions, but now people are going to have to reapply, and there's more rules and more fucking paperwork. And God help me, I still ain't got on my damn unemployment from August. So if this is going to cause more paperwork, oh Lord, Massachusetts is in trouble for anybody that is down on their luck. Oh my gosh, I really can't stand this, man. I'm trying my best not to say that word, because I want to go to the other side. I want to go to the land of milk and honey, and I'm trying my best not to. Orange lives don't matter. Oh, Lord have mercy. I just had to shake my hand to breathe, because it's just that irritating. You know what? I gotta go ahead and call out a black terrorism alert. They're trying to terrorize us all over again. Where's my damn alert? I got a bunch of them for this one. This is just ridiculous. Where's my terrorist alert thing? There you go. Look, I got one of my stories are missing. I guess I forgot to take a picture or something. Shit, I thought I had all of them. But let me go ahead and explain what's going on this time. Fuck. You see the asshole right there. You see that jackass right there. Well, he said, let me make this smaller so people don't think I'm just like, I don't know where the hell the picture went. So I need a title. I need something to be angry about. Anyways, so Trump plans to dismantle the Department of Education. Now this one right here. This is straight out of Project 2025 fans fiction, but they're actually trying to do it. This is disgusting. I can't believe that, Orange. Exactly. Now listen to what else he's trying to do. Trump's administration is taking a chainsaw to the Department of Education, moving critical offices to random agencies so the department becomes useless. They're targeting the Office for Civil Rights, Office of Indian Education. I thought that name was supposed to be changed. Elementary and secondary education. So if you got some nieces, nephews, cousins, grandkids, yeah, they in trouble too. And post-secondary education. Lord have mercy. Basically, every office that protects marginalized students, every office that holds schools accountable, we ain't gonna make it through these 4 years, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Every office that ensures black, brown, and disabled kids aren't left behind. I got a cousin, oh Lord. Representative Summer Lee said it best. They know the harm, they simply do not care. Uneducated voters are not a side effect of authoritarianism. They're the goal. Becky Pringle from the NEA called it cruel and illegal. Why is her name that? God dang, poor woman. And she's right. It's an attack on children in real time. I hope he don't make it. Well, thank you. You said it when I couldn't. If you gonna say it, go ahead, because that's exactly what I've been trying not to say. God dang it. That's what I've been trying not to say in so many ways without actually saying it. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much you just relieved me. Whoo. Anyways. This is an attack on children in real time. Mark Robinson from the DNC said this is a thinly disguised ploy to eliminate the agency, just like Trump promised his dystopian little playbook. I'm telling you, I'm a homeschool. This is ridiculous. Yes, I understand. The dumber the damn people, the easier to control them. But god dang it, we got some smart people sprinkled in, and we can still be able to teach you, bastard. I've been a teacher before. I'll come back to play the game if I have to, bastard. Anyways, let's be honest. If you starve education, you starve opportunity. If you starve opportunity, you keep people poor. If you keep people poor, you keep people powerless. You understand? That's how it works. And who suffers first? Black kids, Native kids, and disabled kids. Secretary Linda McMahon openly said she wants to put herself out of a job. Bitch, ooh. Sis, that's not noble, that's sabotage. Staff already cut by half, and who did that hit the hardest? Black federal employees. Man, y'all, this is educational genocide. That's what it is. And I understand the game, and you idiots think half of us. Woo, Jesus, I'm conflicted because I know there's smart people in this place, but obviously not enough smart ones to keep this from happening again. Again is the issue. I said it again. But we're not done with the terrorism, y'all. We got some more terrorists. You thought it was bad with that girl that was stuck just sitting in the goddamn chair next to the stupid ass nurse? Oh, wait till you hear about this bitch right here. So let me hurry up and get over here. I finally got finally my pictures came back. Black mom, let me get this big so y'all can actually read this and know I'm not making this up. National news. Black mom delivers baby in truck after being denied care at hospital. There's a video. I don't have it, but I'm telling you, this is the story. This is getting really fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you, we need to do a mass exodus. I am trying to get all my schoolwork done, but I will get the shit out because I'm telling you, Toronto is one of those countries. I'm just saying, the cities. Anyways, black mothers forced to give birth in a truck after his hospital sends her away. So here we go again. The U.S. healthcare system treating black women like we're exaggerating pain. Mercedes Wells went to Franciscan Hospital in Crown Point with contractions after midnight. Instead of caring for her, nurses told her she wasn't progressing and sent her home. Sis barely got off the hospital property before she went into full-blown labor and had to give birth in the truck with her husband. The umbilical cord was still attached. Her husband said he just prayed. This is a goddamn lawsuit. Y'all motherfuckers just don't give a shit anymore, do you? I'm telling you, mass exodus. We need to leave this fucking country and see what happens without us. You want to treat us so fucking bad like we don't have no goddamn rights? Fuck. All right, so The man had just become a midwife in a Toyota because the hospital didn't believe his wife. The video of Mercedes holding her newborn outside the same hospital that rejected her went viral, and the internet was pissed. People said the hospital turned a joyful occasion into a nightmare, and they did. Then the hospital released the most PR polished nonsense ever. We prioritize patient safety. Baby, where? That didn't happen in a vacuum. Black maternal mortality is 3 times higher for Black women. We get dismissed, delayed, ignored, or told we're not progressing until it's too late. Yeah, they do. Girl, I almost got switched. Look at the Texas case. A Black woman in agony before being ignored for 30 minutes until nurses acted like she was bothering them. Oh, Lord. Why? I'm sorry, not until wow, nurses acted like she was bothering them. And the grandmother said it out loud. Do y'all treat all patients like this or just the Black ones? I saw the video. They didn't answer. But we know the answer. America keeps proving it. Time after time after fucking time. What the fuck do we have to do? Do we have to bring the cops with us to just get health care? And we probably would have to get a Black cop just to fucking get the... Damn it! Oh, what the fuck did we ever do to anybody? We just want motherfuckers to leave us the fuck alone and give us fair. If you gave us the same fucking leverage as y'all, we would not fucking do what y'all say we always do and steal, kill, and all that shit. A lot of that shit would go down. A lot of the shit that is going around will go fucking down. Like they said several fucking times, do not attack the fucking symptoms. Attack the cause. The fucking cause is they're poor, or they're disillusioned, or they don't have opportunities, or there are no opportunities. Fuck. And you just trying to catch us at the beginning and get rid of us, huh? Damn it. Some of the Black cops is just as worse. Yeah? I said maybe. Because I know them motherfuckers. Believe me, I reported about them assholes in Tennessee. Shit. But since we on this topic, let's continue about maternities and stuff. Motherfuckers did a study. Damning new study reveals hospitals biased with Black mothers and C-sections. Now, let's talk about another healthcare crisis that Black women have been screaming about for decades. And finally, the data is catching up. A new study from Oregon Health and Science University found that C-sections are rising for Black women, even though they're declining for everybody else. And not because we need them, not because of medical reasons, but because of structural racism and bias. Why? Fuck, spam. Who spoke? It is 7 fucking o'clock at night. Who the fuck is answering calls at this time if it ain't friends? Shit. Damn it. I'm gonna start blocking these bastards. I swear to God, I am. Anyways, let's slap numbers with you real quick. 12% higher C-section risk for Black women in 2012, up to 17% by 2021. 20% higher risk for first-time birth, now 23%. Well, that's great for me. Shit, I have an appointment tomorrow with the doctor. 32% higher risk for moms with prior vaginal birth has now 33% higher. 33% for no biological reason. Dr. Marie Baller said it plain. There is no medical justification for these disparities. Race is not a medical condition. Implicit bias is doing the work. Not science, not medicine, not necessity. But here's the part that matters. OHSU is reviewing every C-section case and to identify racist patterns. Shit, I heard some people are getting fucking C-sections when they promptly said, I don't want one. So, yeah, that's what I heard. Don't come at me. They're pushing for bias training, workforce diversity, and case-by-case analysis. Dr. Aaron Coffey, I guess, Coffey? I don't know, said process happens one family at a time, one conversation at a time. And he's right, because changing a racist system always takes more than data. It takes accountability. And I mean, how many times we got to tell these motherfuckers we are at a disadvantage? I don't know what else to say about that. But before we continue any further, I'm gonna talk about this next one, because really, this heifer right here, I have a cousin that looks just like her. I'm not joking. This heifer is Cape Verdean, but she looks just like her, and in my opinion, she acts like her too. I'm still salty from over 10 years ago when this heifer told me she was gonna get me a damn care package from America when I was in Korea. I never heard from her again, and she looked just like this bitch right here. I got a blood cousin look just like this bitch right here. I'm not calling my cousin a bitch, but she looked like this motherfucker right here. So let's talk about what the hell happened to the OG transracial fraudulent returns. This bitch, I wish she would just go away. Go somewhere where absolutely, go to an island no one has heard of you, and stay there. Shit. And take my cousin with you, because she looks like you and in my opinion acts like you. Don't ever in your life, if you know me, if you get close to me, don't ever offer me a care package, because no one's ever sent me one. Don't offer me a damn care package and never send me a care package. I have wanted a care package since I was 14 or 12. I don't remember. Anyways, all right, y'all. Let's talk about the original culture scammer. Miss Rachel Dolezal, the woman who woke up one day, grabbed a brown crayon and said, "Yes, this is me now." This woman was president of the NAACP, teaching Africana studies, rocking box braids and bronzer like it was a full-time job. And then, boom, her white parents pulled up like, actually, she's ours. And I'm just saying, I'm looking at this heifer and I'm just like, how the hell did you kink up your hair like that? She got the, I mean, if anything, I would have thought she was, god dang it, I don't know what to say about this bitch. She's sneaky. That's all I can say. Sneaky bitch. Now that's what you call a witch. They want to call that damn woman who did that social practice witch. No, this is a witch right here. This is a witch. Sis spent 10 years cosplaying blackness like it was a side hustle. And when she got caught, she went full spiritual delusion. I've identified as black since age 5. I didn't know the difference between black and white at age 5. I really didn't. I thought my grandma was a whole white woman until she finally told me she was all Negro. Come to find out she's biracial. But still, hell, you identify how you want to, apparently. Anyway, girl, you identified as Power Ranger at 5'2". That don't make you one. Shit, I identified as a cat. I got 2 cats in my house, but I'm not eating the same shit as them. That's for damn sure. And I wear clothes. Black Twitter dragged her so hard, we created an entire syllabus. Hashtag Ask Rachel became a national seminar. People were out here asking her things like, what's a kitchen? Name 3 brands of grease. It was glorious. Her defense, she says she lived blackness because she has black children. Ma'am, child support does not grant honorary melanin. Hell no. Did you even give birth to any of them? And the audacity, she doubled down with that book in full color, trying to explain how blackness is a choice, a vibe, a feeling in her. How the fuck is that a choice? I never had a goddamn mother. Breathing. Woosah, woosah. 1, 2, 3, 4. She is a whore. Damn you, bitch. Okay. Let me be very clear. Okay? No, girl. That is bronzer and boundary issues. People try comparing her to Caitlyn Jenner, saying if gender can change, why not race? Oh, hell no. Y'all done lost your damn mind. You can transition genders. You cannot transition into surviving racism. Even the dumbasses that have tried to tan their skin dark are dealing with skin issues and look like they just came off a leather fucking rack, okay? You can't package this shit. This is not something you can reproduce just because you feel it in your spirit. No, bitch, you gotta live it. We got white folks that live this shit and have enough respect not to try to be it. It's them. It is them. But they know their fucking boundaries. Shit. I know plenty of white folks that grew up in black neighborhoods. We accepted them as who was, but they knew their boundaries, bitch. I ain't never seen none of them look like you. You cannot choose oppression like an outfit. Blacklist is not a lifestyle package. Her whole saga opened big conversations about privilege, how whiteness stretches, bends, and shape shifts, and a whole bunch of these bitches came out the damn closet. But somehow, they always protects itself. But the final point is simple. Rachel Dolezal didn't become black. A lot of these damn celebrities are not black. She played black. And that's what pissed people off, because you don't get to upgrade into our culture like it's a DLC pack. You gotta earn blackness through life, through the struggle, through the joy, trauma, the survival. And sis, she bought the costume, not the experience. You gon' get it. You keep fucking with us, you gon' get the experience. People can transition races as long as they aren't trying to be black. Be some of the others. Man, I say, look, I bet you damn well if they tried them others, they would be stopped right at the damn door. They will be stopped at the door. Everybody thinks they can walk into our house and think it's cool. That's the issue. Everybody walk in and all that bullshit, and it's cool, because black people, they're so welcoming, they open the door. Now we got to be damn gatekeepers. I am for segregation. I'm not for racism and shit, but I really do feel like we need to congregate in one fucking area, away from all this shit, safe from all this shit, so we can actually become the fucking nation we need to be. Because this is ridiculous. How the fuck you gonna take our home, and then you gonna take everything else, and then you just won't leave us the fuck alone? Shit. This is some bullshit. But I'm not done, because here comes one more terrorism. This shit here. Y'all see this? The welfare queen is back, and she's still alive. Who the fuck? What the fuck? Look, I'm on welfare right now. I guess I'm on food stamps. I pay my bills and all that shit. I've been looking for a job for a year. I do not appreciate being on fucking food stamps. I would like to pay my shit on my own. I would like to have my own job so I can do what I fucking want to do and not live on a fucking budget, okay? So if that's fucking being a welfare queen was shit, y'all got low standards. Exactly. Becky learned to cook fried rice with raisins. Ew! Who the damn it? Why? Shit. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, leave raisins alone. Raisins should only be in your cereal, your oatmeal, God, if you eat oatmeal, your cookies, and that's about it. Shit. They shouldn't be in nothing else. God. Cereal, oatmeal, and your cookies. And if you just want to eat some raisins or some raisinets. But leave them the fuck alone from everything else. Oh, my mouth hurts. Great. Ugh, that's disgusting. Thank you. Always Joker. Gotta distract somebody. God dang it. I wish Angel was here so she could understand. It is easy to distract me with some off-the-wall shit like that. Fried rice with raisins. I don't even want to think about that. Fried rice. Raisins. Hot raisins. Ew. Anyways, let me talk about this. Child, let's talk about the welfare queen stereotype and how Mike Epps decided to resurrect the dusty, racist zombie like it was a BET reboot nobody asked for. Dude, you was okay last week. Apparently, you couldn't shut your damn mouth long enough. So the original welfare queen was a white woman, but America said, nah, let's make her black so we can justify starving poor families. White supremacy said, we need a villain, and boom, there she was. Sequins, fur coat, big hair, straight out of Reagan's imagination. I've only seen this heifer running with Drumpf. Wasn't this that chick that her and her friend would come up there with their ignorant asses? Isn't that her? That's the only time I seen a chick look like that. The one that was going all in for Drumpf and shit. Shit. Anyways, still. Okay, so now fast forward to today. The government shuts down, food stamps get paused, and who pops up on the Breakfast Club talking nonsense? Mike Epps. I should have stayed off the Mike Epps. He said he's glad some people getting cut off food stamps. He said black people used to having their shit cut off. He said people on SNAP are eating cancer food and going to prison because of their diet. Sir, please be serious. Yes, girl, diamond and silk. Diamond and silk. Charlemagne joked he was gonna end up on Fox News, and Epps basically said, I can't be canceled. Fuck the internet. This is the problem. When black celebs start using white supremacist talking points like black folks just lazy and abusing benefits, it gives policymakers an excuse to cut us first. So let's talk facts. White people are the majority of SNAP recipients. 61% white, 30% Hispanic, 28% black. And I'm trying to get off this shit as soon as I can. But because of Reagan's propaganda and Epps' mouth, I told you I side-eye that motherfucker all the time, people think every person is scamming the system. This stereotype is so powerful, it shapes real policy. Trump literally said SNAP recipients should prove they can't survive without assistance. Sir, 42 million people depend on SNAP, and most of them are elderly, disabled, or working poor. What you say? So go have several seats. Yes, thank you. The welfare queen ain't real, but hunger. Hunger is very real. And every time this stereotype resurfaces, poor black families, black, white, brown, pay this price. So, yeah, I don't understand what it is with all these rich motherfuckers trying to make us hurt so damn bad. Why? So you can control us? Bitch, you ain't never gonna control us. We still have fucking dignity. Jesus. I'm telling you. We need to get the fuck out of here as soon as we can. I watched this story. Apparently, even some of the napkin folks can't handle it and moved to fucking Canada. And unfortunately, they got followed because some MAGA fucking artist, some music artist, is running his ass around, getting canceled, might I say, getting canceled. But he taking his ass to Canada, and they cancel his ass left and right because he's pro MAGA all the fucking way. So yeah, apparently he wants to play around too. But guess what? We finally ended the terrorism. Our own can even terrorize us. Ain't that a damn shame? Epps, I thought you was good until I apparently saw the real story. Damn, they hid that one well. Motherfucker. You ain't right, and you need to shut your ass up. I knew your ass wasn't right when you tried to come out with your own damn reality shit. Fuck, man. Nobody's that interested in you. You always want everybody in your business. Then you get mad when we critique your stupid ass. Oh, Lord. Anyways, let me go ahead and change my outfit because you know what time it is. We're about to get into it. Leopards have been eating faces again. And people are not playing. They are talking their talk, and they are eating lunch. That's all I can say. I would love to eat lunch right now. I did not eat lunch because for some reason I just can't get myself up to eating 3 meals yet. I don't know. There you go. Depression. The best diet anybody would never want. Had to get a drink. Give me a moment. It's got a load apparently. Sorry for that noise. All right. Back in office. Back in the band. I'm a leopard with a silk press. I swear, my phone, I'm going to throw it out the window one day. Good thing I'm on the first floor, I guess. Give me a second here. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Let me get that up here. There we go. All right, y'all. It's time for playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. And you know there's people ready for it. Excuse me. Here we go.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'ma live my head way, I'm a wreck. I've been moving like a hot mess.
All right, so up here first is delegate. Yeah, Stacey Plaskett versus Republicans. Another episode of Y'all Tried It. So let's get into Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett, because the Republicans tried to pull a fast one and got embarrassed on the House floor. They tried to censure her, basically kick her off the Intelligence Committee, claiming she was colluding with Jeffrey Epstein during a 2019 hearing. Child, they have no evidence, not a crumb, not a grain. Why would you go up to that thought? I don't think she's his appetite. What did they have? Some text that happened to line up with some questions at a hearing, and the questions and the Washington Post note timestamps that looked suspicious. So Congressman Ralph Norman said she had a relationship with Epstein. Sir, you text Donald Trump daily. Let's not. Yeah. Plaskett came back swinging. She said yes, she texted Epstein. He was her constituent in the Virgin Islands, and she used any info she could to get to grill Trump's fixer, Michael Cohen. She said the text lasted 30 seconds and she didn't need coaching. I've been a lawyer for 30 years. Period. Sis said to Republicans, you want to talk about texting felons? How often do you text Donald J. Trump? That ugly bastard. The room went silent. The Congressional Black Caucus came in even hotter. They said this censure attempt was a distraction from the fact that Trump is the one tied up in Epstein's scandal, not Plaskett. Let me just go ahead and say 16,000 times, 16,000 or 1,600. Either way, over 1,000 damn times this motherfucker name popped up. Okay? I honestly think we should just focus on getting more files from the Epstein estate. Fuck the DOJ, because they're apparently cleaning the shit up. So all we hear about are the Democrats. So yeah, I really feel like we should just go ahead and get more shit from the damn Epstein estate. If they're willing to play ball, let's play ball. Anyways, this is another win for Stacey and another L for the Chaos Caucus. These Republicans walked away looking messy, petty, and pressed. The resolution failed. Ha ha. Schadenfreude. I don't mind it. I'll deal with the Schadenfreude all day and night. This is some shaking on my nerves. Okay, there we go. 1,600 times. Yeah, so 1,600 times his name was mentioned. But y'all talking about she got a relationship with him? Yeah, all right. Whatever, motherfucker. She ain't stupid. Moving on. Sweet poetic justice and revenge. Texas GOP gets dragged in redistricting rule. Now, this story gave me life. I was so happy about this shit. Ha ha. I laughed. And that ugly ass, what is it, Governor Hot Wheels? Ha ha. A federal panel in El Paso smacked down the Texas GOP's redistricting plan, the one drummed back that was designed to carve out 5 extra Republican seats. The judge said, yeah, this is racist. In legal terms, but still, yeah, this is racist. You can't do that. That's illegal. Not in this country. No. So Judge Jeffrey versus Brown, a Drumpf appointee, wrote, substantial evidence shows Texas racially gerrymandered the 2025 map. When your own judge says that, pack it up, baby. Just pack it up. Just go on ahead. Just lower your head in shame. Pack up your luggage and go out the door. The NAACP and civil rights groups sued because the map was engineered to give white voters 5 times more power than black Texans in a state that is only I did not know this. 40% white. I did not know about this. Did you know Texas was 40% white? That explains a lot. I had a good time in Houston. I'm just going to say it. You do the math. Derek Johnson from the NAACP said Texas was trying to reduce black representation in Congress, and that alone is unconstitutional. Democrats celebrated like it was Juneteenth 2.0. I wish I had some beef ribs, but I'm supposed to stay away from beef for about 3 months to see if I can lower my cholesterol. You know, Gavin Newsom said Trump and Abbott played with fire and got burnt. So yeah, Governor Firewheels got burnt. Representative Jasmine Crockett, because you know she gonna say something. Representative Jasmine Crockett said, "Old Don about to be big mad." Twitter was calling it poetic revenge, sweet poetic revenge. This ruling is huge, not just for Texas, but for the 2026 midterms. Republicans keep trying to bend democracy, and this time the court said, nah, we bending you. These assholes get on my nerves. Was excited about the decision also. I know she was, because this is some ridiculous stuff, and I think it was affecting one of her position as well at one point. These motherfuckers get on my nerves. So I think that Texas has the highest black population of all states, or is it some? I thought it was Georgia, or was it DC? I don't know, but I've been there and I'm comfortable there. But yeah, I ain't got the money to live there. And quite frankly, I just don't like Texas in general. I like Houston. I don't like Texas. And I got lost in Dallas on one street. How the hell do you get lost on one street? That's ridiculous. I got lost on Love Street. That is not a street made of love. That is a street of confusion and deniability. Fuck. Anyways, moving on to some more sweet revenge. We are back. Haiti qualifies for the World Cup for the first time in 52 years. Even though they've been going through shit, finally, something looking good on their side. And I hope they win, because really, America has really been an asshole to them. And the world really has too, especially Trump. So good for them. Okay, here we go. AI, Google AI says Texas has the highest black population in the United States, followed by Florida. Man, we need to get them out of there. And Georgia. Okay, we need to get them out of there. That's probably why they're going cuckoo. I'm just saying. We need to get them out of that damn state. Except for my cousin. She can stay. The Cape Verdean one. She can stay her ass there. I told you, I'm trying my best not to be on site, but I won't say I'm going to be cordial. Anyways, let's talk about this. So now this one made my heart smile. For the first time since 1974, let me see. Haiti is going back to the World Cup. 52 years and the drought is over. They beat Nicaragua. I hate that name. I always fight with it. Nicaragua 2-0. And baby, the celebration was global. Port-au-Prince was lit. Miami was lit. New York, Montreal, everywhere the diaspora touches flags everywhere. And the match happened on November 18th, the anniversary of the Battle of Vertières. I can't say that. I'm not French. Maybe it's part French. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mention Florida. Girl, you know how I feel about them. Yeah. The day Haiti became the first free black republic. Talk about ancestors aligning a win. Dr. Joseph Durandis said, Haiti is back. This country cannot die. You feel the emotion. For a nation that has been through political chaos, earthquakes, assassinations, gang violence, this moment was a breath of fresh air, a reminder of who Haiti is, a reminder of their resilience. Their national stadium hasn't even been safe enough to use since 2021. That is fucked up. Why is this going so slow? They haven't played a home game match in years and still made it. They practicing somewhere, damn it. They getting their skills from somewhere. Former player Charlie Davies said the win will bring life to a nation that needs hope. And he's right. They need hope and seclusion. Work on yourselves and keep other nations out your business unless they agree that they just there to help for a little bit and take their ass on home. I'm still mad with what America did to y'all. This World Cup just ain't about soccer. It's about pride, rebirth, unity, and joy. I can't spell French, but Haiti, chérie, no to win. I don't know what I just said, but I hope it was good because my script said it. All right, so we still moving because there's a lot of faces that are still getting ate. So y'all heard about this right here, right? I don't trust it. I don't trust it right now. I feel like they setting it up because he already wants them to investigate Clinton, which means that anything that has to do with Clinton, nobody can touch. So Congress finally forces Epstein files in light. Drumpf is sweating. I don't believe it. I think he's trying something. I still think we should just go ahead and lean some more on the Epstein thing. I still want to know who the hell Bubba is, okay? Bubba apparently ain't Clinton, so somebody got some sloppy toppy from Donnie. Fucking Donnie, Donica Lewinsky. He went underneath of somebody. Ugh. I just wish nobody had ever shared. How many times I told y'all the way his mouth is shaped? I've been told y'all he looked like he been doing that. That's why I can't stand looking at him when he talks, because every time he talks, I keep seeing it going in his mouth. Anyways, doesn't represent FBAs at all. Either way, they called him out. Anytime this dude gets a loss, I'm happy. All right, y'all, let's talk about the government finally doing something. The people screaming for dragging the Epstein files out of the shadows and into sunlight like vampires at a brunch. What you say? Exactly. He got something up his sleeve. This went too easy. Uh-huh. The House and the Senate voted overwhelmingly to release the FBI Jeffrey Epstein files. This Epstein Files Transparency Act is headed straight to Trump's desk. But baby, the drama doesn't stop there. Democrats and a few Republicans who still believe in facts are accusing Trump of slow-walking transparency like he got secrets he ain't ready to confront. Summer Lee been on his neck. She forced the DOJ to deliver those files to the Oversight Committee back in August, and she's been reminding Trump daily he already has the power to release everything and still hasn't. Ayanna Presley, survivor, warrior, and one of the realest voices in Congress, said survivors have waited decades for the truth and justice. Has anybody heard about the 14-year-old that said he took her and Epstein got mad at him because of that? Anybody heard about that? I heard something about it, but nobody's talking about that. I'm just saying. Trump out here in the Oval Office saying, I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. I kicked him out of my club. Sir, that is exactly what guilty people say before the Hulu documentary drops. What'd you say? They still redacted all the names to Congress. They just will come out with the info in drips. That's why I said, let's lean on the Epstein goddamn estate. Shit, they giving out disgusting emails, but at least they giving them out. Dirty bastard. That's what I'm saying. That's what I heard. Why aren't we talking about that? Where's that girl? God dang it. Trump out. Anyways, he keeps calling the whole thing a hoax, but emails show his name all up in Epstein's inbox like overdue library books. Hours spent with at least one victim, allegations he knew about the trafficking, and even though victims haven't named him, people want to know what he knew and when he knew it. Democrats think Trump did a full 180 on supporting this bill because he's trying to run interference that maybe DOJ will investigate just long enough to say, oops, can't release the documents, open case, classic stall tactic. Sydney Camlanger Dove said exactly that. Trump's campaign promising transparency, then used his power to delay, dilute, and block every attempt to release these files. And she's right. This isn't just about Trump. This is about the victims, the survivors, the silenced girls, the stolen childhoods. Those files need daylight, not another political cover-up by another billionaire protection program. And if Trump doesn't sign this, the American people will sign his political obituary for him. I really feel like we've already done that because dumbass don't seem to realize you can't say that groceries are less and the fuckers aren't. Cause the grocery stores are not fucking playing with you, okay? They when you go up there, they are charging you what it says, and the shit ain't saying lower, it's saying higher. That's all I gotta say about that. So that's what the caucus is doing. They sitting up there saying, you dragging your feet. So I don't care who they for, as long as somebody is calling his ass out. That's all I gotta say. Now let's talk about another bullshit. Woo-hoo. Another day, another white woman lies on a black man train saga. Here we go. Let's get into this mess on New Jersey Transit because white woman tears were working overtime and the passengers were not having it. Give me a second. Mike Johnson had the nerve to say it's a national security issue and we create victims. Okay, how the hell is that possible when you got a drunk dumbass leaking fucking high security fucking moves on Signal? He can't say shit for the rest of this damn 4 years unless they get that stupid ass up out of there, huh? He can't say shit with his minion looking self. He looked like Harry Potter refuse. Anyways, so picture this. A white woman stretched across 2 seats like she paid for all of New Jersey Transit, feet up, fully reclined, giving Greyhound luxury she did not earn. A black man is sitting next to her, trying to work, politely nudges her dusty Air Forces off the seat, and suddenly she activates her inner Emmett Till accusation simulator. Oh my God, that's assault. You fucking assaulted me. See, that's why I didn't stay in jury duty. Because I kind of figured this shit happened in jury duty with the case I had to go into. So I got rejected. Anyways, girl, he tapped your sneaker, not your soul. Relax. Passengers immediately had the black man's back. I'm so glad. You were sleeping and you wouldn't move your feet. This is why community matters, because her lie was loud and dangerous. By the time security arrived, she tried the sympathy route. I'm tired. I need to go home. And the whole train said, too bad. One dude said, get off the train. She called another white woman a Karen because sis refused to co-sign the lie. How the hell you gonna be a Karen and call somebody else a Karen? You can't be a thief and then say somebody else who's just sitting nearby stole something. How the hell? The irony is so thick you could spread it on toast. And the internet got right to the point. This is how black people get arrested, jailed, beaten, lynched, and killed. This is how false accusations escalate. This is why weaponized white womanhood is deadly. Nobody's saying that you being a white woman is bad. It is when you weaponize it against those that you know it will succeed against when it is fucking deadly. Get on my goddamn nerves. Be a white woman, but don't be a fucking weaponized heifer. Shit. One commenter said a man could have been lynched over the words you just threw around casually. And that's the truth. We're not doing this anymore. Stop weaponizing fear. Stop weaponizing the tears and the lies. Her behavior wasn't dramatic. It was dangerous. This bitch right here. No, she didn't. He tapped her foot. First of all, you got your feet on furniture. I don't know about you, but my mom always taught me to keep my damn dirty ass shoes off the furniture. What the fuck is wrong with you? Even if that's not your furniture. How many seats did you pay for? Because if you pay for 2 seats, I understand. But if you didn't, first of all, somebody can actually walk up to your ass and decide, hey, I want to sit next to that black man right there. And they can force your ass to sit up, bitch. Oh my gosh. I'm glad nobody took that shit for real. But that's going to end, the fucked up games that the people play, okay? So we're going to change back into our other outfit. And we're going to look at an opinion. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but once we get through it, we'll see how everybody feels about it, because it's about us, black women, and how we feel about being called female or not. I don't know where the person's getting at. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. But we're going to find out in a moment once I get back in my outfit. There we go. So before we do, let me go ahead and do my little commercial. If you like what I'm doing, please hit the like button, subscribe. I need to drink something. I have the hiccups for real. And this is annoying. Hold on.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little taste, say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right, we back. Let's talk about this. It's an opinion. I thought it was interesting, so I threw it up into the stories. Black women are over this nonsense. So apparently, drink a water. It usually works. Yeah, I had some green tea. So we got to talk about this word female, because black women have been saying it's disrespectful, reductive, weird, and somehow dudes still don't get it. Let me be very clear. When you're talking about a human, adult woman, the word is woman, not female. Not the females, not females be. Sir, what are we? Livestock, Pokemon types, biological samples? Female is a sex classification used for animals, plants, and organisms that produce ova. Dogs are female. Cats are female. Your auntie's ficus might be female. I don't know. I'm not getting that close. The last time I did, I ended up with ice on my tongue. But your mama is a woman. Your sister is a woman. Your partner might be a woman. You might have to check on that one. Black women are asking, why are you scared to say woman? What part of your masculinity shuts down when you use the correct word? Yeah, now that I think about it, I understand what she's saying, and I agree. Men don't call each other males. Why? Because it would sound ridiculous. Because they reserve male for biology text and species charts. This ain't grammar. This is about respect. When you refuse to call a woman, you're signaling her humanity is optional. Haven't we been dehumanized enough? When you refuse to call let me see here now. You're stripping personhood down to anatomy. You're flattening identity to reproduction function. Black women deserve to be addressed with dignity. Period. I don't think I really even call black women females. The language you choose reveals the respect you hold. You use the right word. Say woman. Respect is free. Stop acting like it costs rent. Ugh. Or it costs like rent. So what do y'all think? Do y'all notice, now that I'm thinking more about it, I do notice a lot of men do tend to call us female, black men. So what do y'all think? Because now that I'm thinking about it, the more I think about it, the more I remember a lot of my peers doing that when they talk around each other. I don't really appreciate it now that I'm thinking about it. But that's just how I feel. So we'll talk about that some more later. But now it's time for educational. If you're not interested in education, go on about your business. Because we're about to talk about some stuff that has to do with gospel music. And I think we all... Well, you have a good point too, because I definitely don't like that word either. I know girls that do that, and I still don't understand it. That's why I don't really comment when they use it. I don't really respond to it. I kind of ignore it as much as I can without, yeah. But anyways, check this out.
Yeah, So many, hey, it's so many, yo, so many, yo, it's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. They know that. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. Young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the deuce. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stove, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you.
All right. Give me a second. Here you go. This man right here is Thomas Dorsey. He is the OG who turned the church into a concert hall. Baby, gather around because I'm about to tell you about a man who made church music swing. Mr. Thomas Andrew Dorsey, the father of gospel music. If you ever wondered why your grandmama's choir sounded like they were trying to summon the Holy Ghost and a blues club at the same time, it's because of him. Born in 1899, this man started out in the blues, the devil's music, according to church folks. My grandma called it devil music, definitely. She told me. And then he dragged that bass line, that rhythm, that soul right into Sunday service. He was the original. You can't mix secular and sacred rule breaker. The Little Nas X of the 1930s, if we're being honest. Church elders were clutching pearls and hymnals. He brought Saturday night into Sunday morning, and the saints said, "This is blasphemy." But the people said, "This is the move." He served as music director at Pilgrim Baptist Church in Chicago. Now, see, that's a normal church name right there. For decades, I think I went to that church. For decades, but his masterpiece, Take My Hand, Precious Lord, a song so powerful that Mahalia Jackson made heaven shake. MLK requested it often. Even Elvis tried to borrow some anointing. Ugh. My mom told me, you can't sing unless you can sing like Mahalia. His mission was simple: create music that spoke to the real Black experience, the grief, joy, prayer, pain, and the struggle. White hymns didn't cover it. We needed something that sounded like us. Dorsey delivered. The Library of Congress added his work to the National Recording Registry in 2002 because they knew greatness when they heard it. Every time you hear a Hammond organ shout, every time a choir modulates and your heart and spirit levitates, that's Dorsey's fingerprint. The man then didn't just change church music. He changed how Black folks talk to God. Nothing like a good old hymnal, I'm telling you. And that's the man we can look to. I wanted y'all to understand, I have more than just like from other websites. Sometimes I see stuff on Facebook and I'll screen cap it and talk about it later. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing about it is I asked for a damn now that I'm reading this, yeah, this isn't even the right guy. That's fucked up, man. That's not even the right guy. That's not even the right story. But we did learn about somebody new. This dude right here is this is not the right dude. This is Scott. So this isn't even the right dude. Let me go look up his picture so I can actually show y'all who the real dude is. Since we talked about Dorsey, let's actually look at Dorsey, because that's ignorant as hell. I can't believe that shit. I hate my damn script. I hate it so much sometimes. I try to get everything together, and sometimes I ain't got time, so I try to get AI to rewrite it, and sometimes I miss shit.
Kill it with fire!
Sorry. Hold on. Let's see.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Give me a second here.
You shouldn't have been talking shit. You stupid. Kill it with fire.
There we go. Now I can show y'all who it is, cause I feel so stupid for not. Yeah, that's him. He don't look nothing like the picture. This is the one. Okay, this is the dude. Yes, very much. Oops, this dude don't even look any bit like that picture. God dang it. You know what? And it didn't say nothing about, but here you go. This is the man. This is the grandfather, the godfather of gospel music. You know, I'm so ashamed. But we gonna move on. We still talking about music. I'm so ashamed. This is, you see, this get ignorant ass bastards do this to me all the damn time. God dang it. See, you can't trust AI, fucker. Anyways, you know who this is. This woman traumatized the shit out of me growing up, personally. But we are about to go ahead and talk about yes, slight snafu. I still taught y'all something. We're about to talk about the most iconic album cover by black female R&B artists. This one in general just scared the shit out of me. I don't think she's wearing underwear. I don't know how that woman ever got away with some of the shit she pulled. Grace Jones scares the hell out of me. So let's switch gears and talk about art, specifically how black women have been serving iconic museum-worthy album covers for decades and still not getting credit for how they shifted culture. Album covers might feel old school but baby, they matter. They tell the story of before the music even starts. And black women, oh, they've been telling masterpieces. Let's hit the highlights. Betty Davis, They Say I'm Different. Afro futuristic jumpsuit, boots, afro. She looked like funk incarnate, ahead of her time. Grace Jones, this lady scared the shit out of me. Jean Paul Goude pieced together her body like a surrealist sculpture. That impossible pose, iconic behavior. She still scares the shit out of me. Whew. Diana Ross, the boss. See that I was a little girl when that motherfucker. See, there's another reason why she scared me. I hated big hair scared me too. Big sharp hair. Diana Ross, the boss. Disco diva, plunging neckline, she said grown and glamorous, and the world listened. Janet Jackson, Janet. Sis said, I'm grown, I'm sexy, and I said what I said. A cultural reset. Beyonce, Renaissance. The Freedom Album. Naked on a translucent horse like Lady Godiva if she had rhythm and $1 billion empire. SZA, SOS, inspired by Princess Diana's loneliness, a cover that said baddie with feelings. Rihanna, Anti, crown over her eyes, red paint, braille, art on top of art on top of art. Solange, A Seat at the Table, Mona Lisa energy with curl clips of vulnerability, healing personified. Donna Summers, Four Seasons of Love, disco goddess floating on the moon, literally. Aretha Franklin, La Diva, the queen in a halter dress and cowboy boots. Must have been when she was smaller. The blueprint for country glam. God dang it, she started that shit. Minnie Riperton, Adventures in Paradise. She posed with a whole lion. That's all. Case closed. She brave. God dang, she had the tiniest voice I ever heard, but she brave. Teyana Taylor, The Album. High top afro. I do not like high tops. Gold jewelry serving Grace Jones realness. That's why. Sade, Love Deluxe, Minimalist. Man, when that song, I was a teenager. You know how many people bought that damn CD? Oh my God. It was minimalist, elegant, eternal. Then we got Janelle Monáe, Dirty Computer, futuristic, vibrant, queer, electric, a cover that defined an era. Black women do not miss, never have, never will. Their album covers aren't just visual, they are cultural documents. But put them in the museum, put them in the textbook, respect the artistry. But keep that one away from me. I don't give a damn how old this woman gets. She has terrified me my whole life. I swear, when she was in Boomerang, she scared me all over again. Oh my gosh, that woman has really tortured me. The 80s tortured me, really. I was terrified of Tina Turner, big hair, and Patti LaBelle, sharp big hair. Oh Lord Jesus, sharp big hair scared the hell out of me. I did not like all of that. I just really wanted someone to have their hair down and not freaking Rick James. Just a woman with her hair down. That's all I wanted. But that's it for history. We're about to go into a little bit of business info. So let's check this one out right here. I gotta make a new transition for it soon. So, the Carr Report, 10 types of broke and how to break free from every one of them. I hope you're taking notes because I need to as well. All right, y'all, gather around because we're about to talk about a universal experience. Broke. Not a little short, not waiting for payday, not I got money in Cash App, but not in my bank. I mean, broke. And listen, there are levels to this. According to this money coach, being broke is not always about the number in your account. Sometimes it's your habits, your mindset, or your Amazon cart at 3 a.m. while you're lying to yourself. I've done that, but not with Amazon. There are 10 kinds of broke, and I promise at least 3 of them apply to somebody listening right now. Number 1, overspending broke. You make good money, but you spend like you think Beyonce is your roommate. How to fix that? Track your dollars. Stop leaking money like an old off faucet, okay? Not everything needs to be bought. You don't need to spend money every damn day. I've had to do that to myself recently. Number 2, under-earning broke. You work hard, but the bills laugh at your paycheck. Yeah, that was my problem. Upgrade your skills. Certification, side hustle, something gotta change. I'm back in school, so hopefully this one works. Somebody gotta need a damn cyber analyst. Anyways, number 3, mindset broke. You struggle is normal because all you ever seen is struggle. To fix that, rewire your brain. Talk abundance, not suffering. Number 4, situational broke. Life drop kicked you. Job loss, medical mess. I'm in that right now. Divorce, something unexpected. Number 5, survival mode first. Save a cushion later. That's what I'm doing. Let's see. Number 5, temporary broke. You're in school, launching a business, broke with a purpose. The fix, budget tight. Keep the vision in sight. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Number 6, fake rich broke. Gucci belt, 0 savings. BMW on 26% APR. Fix, sell the ego and the watch. Build wealth quietly. I am not that one. I don't think I'll ever be that one. Number 7, complacent broke. Bills paid but no goals. You are financially meh. Fix, grow, push, automate your money. I automated my money and now I need it. Shit. Anyways, number 9, emotional broke. You shop every time you're feeling sneeze. I do not do that. For your fix, address the hurt, not the handbag. If you're emotionally buying shit, you really need to stop. This is an emotional time in this world. You gonna go broke. Number 10, generational broke. The whole family been struggling since Moses wore sandals. Fix, teach, learn, teach, break the cycle today. And the cure, control, discipline, awareness, action. Let me say that again. Control, discipline, awareness, action. Financial freedom ain't magic. It's math, mindset, and maturity. Don't just wish, work. Yeah, I've been having to do a lot of that. My stomach gets me into a lot of trouble sometimes because I be having taste when I don't have the fucking money. You know how that is when you ain't got nothing. But we still on that business tip. So let's check out this next story if you don't mind.
Emotional content.
Black-owned business in New York City becomes hero of Miss Rachel's behind-the-scenes story. So let me tell y'all a wholesome story because the world is heavy, but kindness is still out here winning. Miss Rachel, yes, the YouTuber toddler whisperer, went viral again. But this time, she was bragging on a black-owned business doing what everybody else refused to do. She hosted a beautiful play day for Rahaf, a 3-year-old double amputee from Gaza. And get this, 3 different venues said no to hosting this child, a disabled baby. Miss Rachel says she was scared to keep asking folks, but she reached out to Place Street Museum, Upper West Side, run by a black couple, James and Christina Payne, and they said yes immediately. No hesitation, no nonsense, just kindness. She posted receipt, pictures, screenshots, the whole love letter. She said the Paynes opened their doors with open arms, made her cry, and made Rahaf feel loved and included. Now, after the episode aired, folks tried to drag Miss Rachel into political warfare over Gaza. But let's keep it real. A child lost her limbs. A child needed joy. And these black business owners gave her that without needing a press release. The Paynes even said this isn't about us. They called Miss Rachel boundless compassion, Rahaf endless joy, and said it was an honor to host both. If you want to support a business that leads with heart, at Payne Family NYC. They deserve every blessing coming their way, and they really do. That's ridiculous. A whole fucking venue would say no to some babies. What the hell is wrong with them? That's a baby. It doesn't matter what color a baby is. Babies are innocent, okay? If you're innocent, there's no bounds on color. Color is set in when people start bringing all these other fucking extra things that nobody needs to know about. Ignorance is bliss, for real. But anyways, that's great news, and I'm glad for it. Now we're into the good news. If you thought that was good news, just check this story here. This is freaking great news. Where's my good news button? Okay, there it goes. Check this out. Hold on, let me move this story before it pops up again. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. So, wrongfully convicted man wins New Orleans court clerk race after 30 years in prison. I'm telling you right now, he has to have a very forgiving heart. I would be so, I don't think I'd ever get over it, me personally. Now, this is the kind of plot twist you only see in movies, except it's real life and it's powerful. Calvin Duncan, a man who spent 30 years in prison for unaliving he did not commit, just won an election to become New Orleans chief criminal court record keeper. All right, girl, take care of yourself. Let me say that again. A man wrongfully imprisoned for 3 decades is now in charge of records that could have saved people just like him. He won with 68% of the vote, beating the sitting clerk, even though the city leaders endorsed the other guy. Duncan was convicted back in 1981. No lawyer, 8th grade education, but he spent years in prison law library fighting not only for himself but for other inmates. In 2021, his conviction was vacated after it came out that police lied in court. Of course they do. He's now officially listed as exonerated, though the Louisiana Attorney General still refuses to acknowledge his innocence, even after 160 legal experts said, "Ma'am, stop." That sounds like a bitch. In prison, Duncan became a legal legend. His advocacy helped in non-unanimous jury verdicts in Louisiana and Oregon. Exactly. That change alone freed countless people. Now he says his new role is a dream 40 years in the making. His mission? To fix the broken record system that left people to rot because their files were lost, buried, or tossed. Literally, they found case files in a landfill this summer. His opponent smeared him publicly, called him guilty even after exoneration. After the election, though, he congratulated him and promised a smooth transition. That is sick. I hate when people do shit like that. Do not two-face me. I fucking hate it. A man they tried to bury is now the one in charge of paperwork that determines freedom. Now that is justice. This man has to have a good heart. I promise you. He must. Because I don't know if I could do it. I really don't know. I would just be so vengeful. But moving on. We're going to move on because there's still more good news. Georgia Tech hopes to name student center after John Lewis. Finally, somebody I don't mind something being named after. Because Drumpf, right now, we really don't want your name nowhere near nothing. So, Georgia Tech said, we're tired of boring names. Let's put some respect on a legend. The university is proposing to rename itself after John Lewis, the civil rights icon, the warrior, the man who made good trouble a lifestyle. The Board of Regents is reviewing the proposal, and let me tell you, it would be huge. John Lewis wasn't a Georgia Tech alum, but he represented Atlanta for decades, marched with Dr. King, fought for voting rights, got beaten on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and still came back every day fighting for the people. He got his ass beat for us. You know he needs respect. When you get your ass beat for a whole people, god dang it. Gosh darn it. He visited Georgia Tech often, mentored students, advocated for Pell Grants and work-study programs. I could have used some more of that. Good trouble. That's nice. Yep. And poured wisdom into generations of young leaders. Right now, Georgia Tech Student Center is named after Fred B. Wynn, a longtime employee who helped build campus traditions. They said Wynn still be honored with a plaque, and Lewis will take the building name. Imagine walking across campus and saying, yeah, I go to John Lewis Tech. That sounds like excellence. That sounds like legacy. That sounds like exactly the kind of inspiration young Black students deserve in the South, especially right now. If approved, this would be one of the boldest educational tributes to a civil rights hero in decades. Good trouble, but academic. And you know those jackasses will try to stop it. You know who I'm talking about. Those assholes over in D.C. The motherfuckers in the building behind him. Whoo, I hope they pass it though. That's it for good news. We're going to go ahead and do the commercial, and then we're coming back for celebrity news. But not all of it is bad. Some of it is conspiracy theory. So if you're into conspiracies and shit getting dark, y'all stick around, because three people are getting into more trouble they really shouldn't be. And I got the news about it. So take a moment, check out my commercial. As always, if you have any suggestions or you like what I'm doing, leave a note, hit the like button, subscribe, get my words out, because honestly, I'm not getting paid for this. But I still want to make sure everybody knows what's going on, even those that miss the trends. So check this commercial out. I'll be right back.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right. So, R&B legend D'Angelo passed away at 50, a devastating loss. So this one's hurts. Let's talk about his last days. So R&B soul innovator D'Angelo, the man who changed neo soul forever, has passed away at the age of 50 after battling pancreatic cancer. His final months were spent in the hospital and hospice, and people by his side, and the person by his side was his 27-year-old son, Michael Jr., who just lost his mother, Angie Stone, 6 months earlier in a tragic accident. This young man buried both parents before 30. Pray for him. D'Angelo leaves behind 3 children. Let's give this man his flowers. When he dropped Brown Sugar in the 90s, he didn't just enter the industry, he shifted it. Platinum, multiple Grammy nominations, new sound, new vibe. Then came Voodoo in 2000. Number 1, Grammys, Untitled, How Does It Feel? Which really made a lot of teenage girls hot in their pants and was very annoying for me, because I couldn't understand I went on a scientific tip with it. I couldn't understand all those engravings. I ain't never seen that many goddamn indentments and muscles. I didn't know some of them were natural. Anyways, that video single-handedly caused a baby boom and a lot of teenage pregnancies too. So I wasn't happy about it, because some of my friends, damn it. But behind the fame, D'Angelo was uncomfortable. That chiseled sex symbol, it wasn't him. He struggled with weight, mental health, The pressure of being a symbol instead of a human. Yeah, that video apparently fucked up his whole situation. Then he became a sex symbol. He never wanted that. He withdrew from the spotlight for years, becoming almost unreachable. But when he did reappear, even briefly, the world remembered instantly why he was one of the greatest. After news of his passing broke, tributes came pouring in. Beyonce, Lauryn Hill, Kelly Rowland, Jennifer Hudson, the whole R&B sisterhood. The industry lost a genius. His fans lost a poet. His family lost a father. Rest in power, D'Angelo. Your music raised us. Yours and your one of your baby mamas. I don't know how to say it. I feel like I really wish they kind of had stayed together for real. I didn't realize they were dating when they were dating, but I was a little thrown off with the age gap because I was a youngin'. But now that I'm older, I see it. I see the connection. I never was against it. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. I never really have my interest that much into people's business like that. But we're going to move on because there's more celebrity news.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, so apparently we got a new couple. Angel Reese and Wendell Carter, the Hoops love story. They thought we wouldn't notice. She is just looking lovely. And I guess basketball players are now Victoria's Secret models. Okay, her hair is looking very lovely. I'll say that much. So, oh baby, the kid's in love, and they finally slipping up and confirming it. Wendell Carter from the Orlando Magic went on Run It Back podcast and basically said, look, me and Angel Reese. Yeah, that's my lady. We locked in. Y'all gonna find out when you find out. Not we're friends, not I support her career, not please respect our privacy. No, boy said that's my girl, loud and clear with his whole chest. Let's break it down because the sign's been signing since May. I never know the shit. Angel Reese was spotted celebrating her 23rd birthday with him. At the WNBA All-Star game, he pulled up wearing a shirt with her face on it, and not in a team support way, in a my woman fine y'all gonna look at her way. Angel been at Magic games like she paid rent in the arena. Girl from Maryland playing for Chicago, spending the whole offseason in Florida like, oh yeah, I'm just vibing. Ma'am, we see you. Where's it?
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Exactly. And then there's her Instagram stories. She posted herself in a full fur coat watching Wendell hoop against the Warriors like a proud basketball wife in training. My condolences to all the animals. Then she dropped pics the next day with caption, yo, go girl, over a screenshot of her saying, period, homie, which is Angel Reese's language translate to, I'm with him. Wait a minute, let me translate to, yes, I'm with him, mind your business. Now, I love this for them. Two young, successful black athletes doing big things, supporting each other loudly. Angel Reese already told us she wanted to be loved out loud. Baby, she got it. Wendell said they locked in. Angel said period. That's a relationship announcement in Gen Z, I guess. I don't know. I don't be paying attention. But if they're together, I hope they for the long road. I'm rooting for both of them. Stay focused, stay fine, and stay in love. Stay winning, too. All right, now here comes the dirt. The really dirt. These next three stories are just, ugh. So, warning, these are all updates to shit that I have talked about before. Here we go. Jane Doe from the infamous R. Kelly tape finally breaks her silence after 23 to 25 years. This next one is heavy but powerful. For 23 to 25 years, the world knew her only as Jane Doe. This girl is the girl in the infamous R. Kelly tape, the child whose trauma became national gossip. Well, now she has a name, she has a voice, and she has a face. Her name is Rashonda Landfair, and she is reclaiming everything they stole from her with her new memoir, Who's Watching Shorty, dropping February 3rd, 2026. She was the young teen on the witness stand during the case that helped finally put R. Kelly behind bars. But she wasn't just a victim. She was a child surrounded, yeah, it is. She was a child surrounded by adults who failed her. Family, music execs, social workers, cops, all of them looked away because the man harming her was R. Kelly, the superstar. It's gross. It's gross, goddammit. Her memoir is described as beautifully brutal because she's telling the whole truth. How she was groomed, why she believed he loved her, how he called her his goddaughter. That's gross. That's really gross, man. How he stole her childhood, her voice, and her life. And almost her life. She says she wrote this book so young women know none of this was their fault. Not the manipulation, not the not the silence. You know what the A is. She's naming names this time. The enablers, the relatives who ignored warning signs, the industry who saw him with children and shrugged, the officials who didn't protect her because fame outweighed responsibility. Girl, I hope she has someone to protect her. He's still got people connected. And if you calling all the names, you might be in danger, baby. Let me tell you something. This is bravery. After decades of shame, secrecy, and the world debating her existence like she didn't bleed, she's finally stepping out to reclaim herself. R. Kelly's convictions changed history, but her story might save lives. I hope we support her, uplift her, protect her, and listen. She survived the monster. Now she's telling the world how. And why it must never happen again. It should never ever happen again, but it seems to be a regular thing now. Almost everybody's doing it. But guess who else is getting in trouble? Oh Lord, I can't believe this one. It's an old school one. Oh my goodness. I talked about him before and I didn't think it was going to become anything, but we got an update. So here we go. God dang it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
New accusers join Smokey Robinson hit with new sexual misconduct allegations, including a male accuser. Lord have mercy. How old is this man? He don't look that strong. Y'all, I wish this next story wasn't real because it's painful when our legends get dragged into mess. But the allegations against Smokey Robinson, they're stacking up fast and ugly. A fifth woman has now joined the lawsuit against him, and a male accuser identified as John Doe has stepped forward with some disturbing claims. Let's start with John Doe. He says he worked as a car retailer at Smokey's home starting in 2013. According to him, Smokey would show up in his underwear. Ew. Touch himself in front of him, make sexual comments and gestures, and in 2022, allegedly grabbed John Doe's hand and tried to force it onto his exposed body. What the hell? Damn it, Smokey? John Doe says after he refused, he was fired, then rehired by Smokey's wife, and the behavior continued. Why did you come back? Then there's the fifth female accuser, a housekeeper. Yeah, girl, yeah. A housekeeper who claims Smokey repeatedly tried to make her touch him. Now look, Smokey Robinson's attorney says all these allegations are lies, a coordinated money grab, and the accusers are fabricating stories. They say the plaintiffs don't share evidence and are trying to extort the Robinsons. But the lawsuit is growing. The accusation spans years, and fans are shook because Smokey is royalty. He's Motown royalty. The blueprint of R&B songwriting, the man who wrote half your mama's favorite songs. This doesn't mean he's guilty, doesn't mean he's innocent either, but it does mean something serious is happening, and the court is gonna have to untangle it. One thing is for sure, the man's legacy is now under a spotlight he never wanted, and depending on what comes out, that Motown halo may not shine the same. Dude, you letting down at least 3 generations, dude. You letting down at least 3. Don't let it be so. God dang it. And finally, This other one that's been very hot, and I hope they arrest this motherfucker. Let's check this one out. Oh, Lord.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
New update on singer DeForvid. Unalived girlfriend case and is a stunner. This man can't seem to stay out the damn news either. So this is a trigger warning. Trigger warning. Upcoming artist DeForvid, the Here With Me singer, which I still ain't heard the song, is being investigated as the the suspect after the decomposed body of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas was found inside the trunk of his Tesla. I don't know why it says Frank, but anyways, this is like the third time I'm reporting on this shit. This dude, at one point, they was like, he ain't gonna get nothing. I guess people got pissed off and pulled his ass back, because at one point it seemed like he was gonna get away with this shit. Anyways, let's break this down. Celeste vanished in April 2024. Over a year later, her body was found in, I'm not sure about that year, I think it was 2023, but was found in a Tesla registered to DeForvid. Police initially stayed quiet about suspects, but now TMZ and NBC Investigate says LAPD is treating this as a homicide. Sources say her body was dismembered. Police believe he may not have acted alone. Toxicology is still pending. So LAPD hasn't confirmed homicide publicly, but internally, they're treating it like one. Meanwhile, DeForvid's behavior looks suspicious. He stopped cooperating with police. He's transferred 2 property deeds to his mother. She needs to get the hell away from him. He hired Harvey Weinstein's lawyer, which is a choice. Why the hell would you do that? Fans found old photos, videos, and matching tattoos linking him and Celeste. Her mother confirmed Celeste was dating a David. And this dude was already legal before any of this. This child was not even considered a full teenager. 13? When her body was found, he was on tour, which was immediately canceled. Brands have cut ties. Other artists removed him from songs. Now, let's be clear. The police have not officially charged him. They haven't released paperwork calling him a suspect. But when a 15-year-old girl ends up, I thought she was 14, ends up hidden in a celebrity's car and the DA calls in one of the toughest defense lawyers in Hollywood, something is very, very wrong. We'll follow this story, but let's pray for that child's family. This dude right here, I don't know, because the more I'm hearing, he don't sound too all the way in the head. Seriously, he don't sound all the way in the head. But we're going to talk about someone who actually might make us feel better about our past and our the people we still got. So let's move out of this position, because this is
Emotional content.
How NBA legend Isaiah Thomas is rewriting the rules of wealth industry, and the American dream. Yes, exactly. And why aren't these damn cats asleep? Usually they're asleep around this time. Ooh, sorry, that's the health one. Let's go back to this one. We're almost in health. The night is almost over. I told you I had a lot of stories, but we're moving pretty good. Last time it probably would have been 9:30 by now. So I think I got my script going pretty well. Let me know if it's more engaging or not. I wish my phone would stop doing that. Anyways, so Isaiah Thomas, NBA legend turned renewable materials mogul. Listen, I love a black man with range. And Isaiah Thomas said basketball was just Act 1. This man is out here knee-deep in science. Not the Bill Nye kind, but the save the planet and make generational wealth kind. So here's the tea. Isaiah Thomas got fascinated watching plants, rice, corn, soy, and how they live with the earth. He said, what if we use that to fight plastic pollution? And boom, he steps into renewable materials. He bought a failing plastic company, hired engineers, partnered with Stellantis, and after a ton of failures, he cracked the formula. Now, he owns patents. He's producing sustainable rubber. He's in automotive, packaging, reusable materials, all of it. He's shipping over 100,000 pounds of renewable material, and he's the first NBA player to hold majority control over a publicly traded company. Let's clap for that. God dang it, Isaiah. He moved big. I thought Magic made some moves, but Isaiah making moves for the world. Shit. Yes, nice transition. But what gets me is why. He said he wants to lift his family, our families, out of generational poverty. He said, stock is how rich families stay rich. I want that for us. I have a few stocks, but they're very small because I ain't got money like that. So we really need to get into stocks whenever we can. Even whenever someone offers you a free stock, take that bitch. Because it's a free stock and you can build on that. Anyways, he said stock is how rich families stay rich, and I want that for us. Come on now. That's economic liberation talk. He wants to take his company to the NASDAQ to show black communities that we can own, not just consume. And he's not just talking. He's investing his own money, getting institutional support, and expanding their major industries. Now his challenge is execution, getting industries to adopt his eco-friendly materials. But if anybody can do it, it's the man who gave Jordan fits in the 80s. Isaiah Thomas ain't just trying to leave a legacy. He's trying to build generational wealth for black families through ownership. I can't say that for some of the other damn NBA royalty that retired. What the hell has Magic Johnson been doing other than messing with Becky's? I don't know. Now that's the kind of innovation our communities need. I mean, I heard Magic Johnson was trying. What has what is Charlie? Yeah, you know who the hell I'm talking about. What's he done? This right here sounds great. I'm glad I could say that story and get it out. And I have good news and update on Reverend Jackson. Last time I told you he was hospitalized. So here's the update. Let me go ahead and bring this down. We're going into health, and we'll just start with him, I think. If we switch back to, let me check. Is there anything else? Yeah, we're going to medical now. So let's check out this story here. Where's my health? There we go. Number 6. Let me get this over here. All right, here we go.
We are at war.
All right, that's not the right story. Give me a second. Where's the right story? I know I just saw it. I know I took a picture of that one. You know what? This thing is making my fucking pictures disappear because I know I took a picture of that one. Jesus Christ. Give me a second here. I know damn well I took a picture. I know damn well. See, now my computer's fucking with me because I know I took a picture, damn it. Because I looked right at it. And I took a picture and I counted it. Motherfucker. Where is it? You know something? I'm so sick of these people stealing my damn pictures. I know I had a picture of the man. All right. Well, I'm going to bring it back up then. Give me a second. I'm going to bring up the story. I know I have it somewhere up in this bitch. Oh, I hate when things happen like this. Give me a second. I'm going to have it up for you in just a moment. Let's see here now. Here we go. Because I want to give y'all this update here.
I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Basically, that's how I feel. Let's see here now. All right, here we go. Here go the story. I'm just going to bring up the story and I'll show you the picture from there because I'm just irritated now. Fuck. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up the picture. There we go. Got a smile on his face. Where the hell is my damn button? It's a struggle. Okay, there we go. So, Reverend Jesse Jackson, stable, fighting, and still calling shots from the hospital bed. All right, y'all, let's talk about one of the OGs of the movement, Reverend Jesse L. Jackson Sr. The news has been getting messy, so let's clear it up like Windex on a dirty window. First of all, Reverend Jackson is stable. He is not on life support. He is not hooked up to machines. He is breathing on his own, talking, thinking, and still trying to feed half the damn country from his hospital bed. He's dealing with PSP, which is progressive supranuclear palsy, a neurological disorder that affects movement and balance. He was diagnosed back in April, and he's now at Northwestern Memorial Hospital getting proper care. His son Yusef said his daddy is in the hospital still organizing, still giving orders, still thinking about the people. He's literally asked for 2,000 churches to prepare 2,000 baskets to stop holiday hunger. Yeah, he is. Let's see. Sir, you're supposed to be resting, but that's Reverend Jesse Jackson. He's been fighting for folks longer than most of these politicians been alive. The family had to jump in because online folks were spreading wild rumors like they wanted the man in the upper room already. They said, nope, stop lying, stop playing, and stop killing him off early. They thanked the doctors, thanked the prayers, thanked the community, and reminded us that Rainbow Push is still pushing. Yusef is running the show now, keeping the mission alive, which includes civil rights, economic justice, equal opportunity, and community power. Reverend Jackson built Rainbow Push as a multiracial global movement, and even while managing a serious neurological condition, he still ain't letting go of that mission. So no, the legend is not gone. He is still heading, he is surrounded by love, and he is still doing the work. Keep him in your prayers, but keep the facts straight. I honestly almost said that he was healing in the last one, but he is in the hospital, so yeah, that's what's going on with him. But like I said, this is an update. He's back on his feet. Now, here's a story for anyone who is related to or has access to or is around young black teens, because we need to get a hold of these jokers, and we need to tell them something before they cause problems for themselves. So now we're going to move on into medical all the way, and we'll check these two stories out, and then I have two palate cleansers, if you will. So give me a second here. I'm telling you, the palate cleansers are weird as hell. You want to try and figure this shit out yourself. But let's check this story out first. Where's my health again? Health, there it goes. And let me get myself set up, because I'm telling you, I knew I took pictures, but I'm not all the way medicated. So yeah, I'm struggling right now. Let me just go ahead and bring this story down here. There we go. And make it bigger, so y'all can see. This is for anyone who is dealing with teens right now, black teens. So check this out. All right, so social media is dragging black teens' confidence. Let's talk about it. Listen, social media is out here beating black teens' self-esteem like it owes them money. And I'm not being dramatic. The receipts are receding. For today's kids, social media is like air. They breathe it, they scroll it, they sleep with it, they judge themselves by it. But for black youth, the pressure hits different. Here's the problem. They log on and they see beauty products for white skin, wellness influencers with Eurocentric features, clean girl aesthetics that don't include coils, braids, or melanin. That "you don't belong here" message, it hits them every single scroll. And don't get me started on the Sephora kids. 10-year-olds doing 12-step skincare routines like they got rent due. They gonna mess around and get wrinkles early. Social media got kids doing retinol at recess. That's not normal. Meanwhile, the beauty standards these teens see online are photoshopped, filtered, edited, face-tuned, and fake as hell. But to a 12-year-old scrolling TikTok, it looks like reality. A USC study found that black teens only feel empowered online when they see themselves reflected positively. But most platforms ain't pushing that. Algorithms push Eurocentric looks, viral chaos, and paid influencers pretending they woke up like this. Man, I wake up looking like a goddamn bum. I don't give a shit. Another study found that too much of this mess raises anxiety, spikes depression, destroys sleep, fuels eating disorders, and makes teens hate their own reflection. I know I did when I was little, especially black girls. Especially black boys trying to understand their worth. Parents got to step in, not from give me your phone place, but a real place. No phones after 9. Explain how algorithm works. Unfollow accounts that drain them. Watch for mood changes. Model healthy behavior. Yes, that means you putting the phone down too. Talk about representation and racism online. Watch for diet culture sneaking into their feeds. Social media can uplift or destroy. Black kids deserve feeds that look like them, love them, and don't tear them down brick by brick. Now, if we could have something like TikTok just as popular, shit. Be present, be aware, and remember, phones don't raise kids. People do. I do not want to be one of those no offense to people that I know that do this, but I do not want to be one of those people that throw a goddamn tablet to my kid because I don't know what the hell to do with them or I'm too busy for them. That's not what I want to do. But once again, I can also say I am not into gentle parenting. You act a fool too many times. I give you enough warnings and you still don't learn. You gonna learn, damn it. Okay? I have family from Mississippi. That's a tradition. So we're gonna go ahead and move to our last health story. Then we're gonna hit some there's good ideas. No social media after a certain time. Exactly, because I know I don't know about you, but I know I had to go to bed at a certain time when I was younger, when I was real young. And that means no TV, no even books. Take your ass to bed. That's basically what that was. So let's go over here and let's check some more health. Here we go.
We are at war.
Stop believing these 11 myths about diabetes. So if you have diabetes, you might want to check in on this one, okay? So all right, family, let's talk diabetes because misinformation out here is louder than a Florida auntie at bingo night. More than 38 million adults have diabetes. 96 million have pre-diabetes, and black folks face more complications due to systemic racism and health disparities, not because they ate too much sugar. Let's kill the myths. Myth number 1, sugar causes diabetes. False. Type 2 diabetes comes from genetics, insulin resistance, lifestyle. Sugar doesn't do it. Sugar alone doesn't do it. Too much sugar can lead to weight gain, which increases risks. But sugar ain't the boogeyman folks make it out to be. Myth number 2. Type 1 is more serious than type 2. Also false. Both require lifelong management. Both can cause complications, and both are serious. Myth number 3. If you ain't on meds, your diabetes must not be bad. Wrong. Some manage early type 2 with lifestyle changes. That does not make it less serious. Myth number 4. Insulin cures diabetes. I wish. It's a treatment, not a cure. Myth number 5. Diabetes equals blindness, amputation, doom. Stop scaring people. Poor management prevents major complications. Then there's the diet myths. You can eat dessert. You can, just plan for it. Carbs aren't the enemy. Portion control is. No food burns fat. Eating at 9 p.m. doesn't magically make you gain weight. Skipping meals is dangerous, especially for diabetics. You don't need joyless meals. You need balance. Managing diabetes is about information, not fear. You need regular checkups, consistent meals, smart carb pairing, physical activity, realistic goals, a doctor, not Dr. TikTok. Black folks deserve real knowledge, not shame or stereotypes. This is about living, thriving, and staying here long enough to enjoy your babies, your grandbabies, not stressing over every slice of cornbread. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you plan for desserts that you eat. Make sure that you avoid carbs because carbs can be turned into sugars. Just letting you know that. Oh, okay. And now we're going to go on and hit my commercial one last time and then look at the double whammy that is palate cleanser because it was just too weird to figure out which one would be the best. So as always, before I forget, I also got to do my promo because I don't mind promoting small companies or small black companies. So if you have something to promote, throw me a video and I'll try to stick it up somewhere. Here goes this girl's promotion. If you're interested in CBD and if you're interested in lip gloss, check this out. So check this out right now. All right. Okay, so if you're interested in CBD and your lips popping, check out CBD Honey Lips. She can be found over on, it's a black-owned company. She can be found over there on Threads, Instagram, and Twitch, I believe. Now, moving on, I'm going to go ahead and do my commercial, and when we come back, it is time to go check out some weird-ass shit. Check it out.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Oh, you poor thing.
We noticed that the seal had popped up and noticed us. The moment it saw us, it turned for us and just bolted. And at that point, we saw dorsal fins coming from every which direction. The orca are searching all around for it, and the seal is basically directly underneath the boat. And I was like, is he trying to get on? He's not trying. He's on.
He is on our boat.
His eyes are sticking up over the back seat as if he's checking out, like, am I better off up here or down there? We're surrounded by whales. After about 20 minutes realizing the food wasn't coming back off the boat, they kind of lost interest and moved on. He's just looking around with those big, like, puppy dog eyes. It was ridiculous. He kind of settled in after about half an hour's nap. He kind of gets up and he sniffs the air and realizes he's okay. And then off he went. We really thought that we'd be able to experience anything like that firsthand. That is likely to be the single most unique wildlife encounter I'll ever have.
Smith says there were about a dozen orcas, and he thinks they were teaching their calves how to hunt, which is why they circled for 30 minutes. In the end, of course, they left, and they named the seal Bahati, which is Swahili for lucky. So I would say that's a pretty appropriate name.
Okay, so what's weird to me is I didn't see nobody African up there. So how the hell? And I don't think that seal is going to be anywhere near Africa. Were they near Africa? I need to read this because I'm trying to figure out how did this damn seal end up with a Swahili name? So now this one had me hollering. A group of amateur whale watchers off of Washington State saw nature go full National Geographic. And I'm talking chasing life or death drama. And one seal who said, "Not today, Satan." So, these folks are out in Saratoga Passage watching orcas from a few hundred yards away, minding their business. Next thing you know, the orcas lock in on a seal. According to one of the witnesses, the whales were tossing that poor seal up like it owed them back rent, throwing it in the air, dunking it, using it like practice. They were just treating that poor thing like a damn. They were doing NFL combines with this poor little, that thing right there, that the thing in the commercial. Wait a minute, give me a say him. They were looking at him. Yeah, they were doing all that shit to him right there, who took a nap. So apparently he wasn't that damn bothered. But I personally would have shitted myself had you thrown me all over the damn place and dunked me in shit. After 30 minutes of pure chaos, the seal said, y'all not about to make me a sushi roll, and leaped onto the boat like he was applying for asylum. The orca circled the boat for 15 minutes like, ma'am, hand over the snack. But the seal stayed put, quiet, stiff, probably praying in seal language. Eventually, the whales gave up, swam away, and the humans drove the seal closer to the shore so it felt safe enough to hop back into the water. I promise you, I would be a land lover for the rest of my life. Look, I support nature, and I support the circle of life. But if a whole pod of killer whales is chasing me, baby, I'm jumping on that boat too. Seal did what he needed to be done. Yeah, all I gotta say is good on you, Seal. God dang it. Go look for some pale people and you'll end up with an African name while you're at it. That's the lesson for today. Need help? Look for pale people or slightly brown people and hop on their shit, and you'll end up not only saved, but a name that has nothing to do with you or where you are. There you go. Now, moving on, I told you I had a double whammy, so here you go, because this one right here just threw me the hell off. I didn't know what the hell to say about this shit right here. It's still weird to me. Where's my weird news thing? I need to bring that one back there, because this shit here, ooh, I don't know why people some of y'all just have really way too much damn time on your hands, because this shit right here, I don't think it's right. I think y'all need some. You need help. You need Jesus. That's what you need. Look at this. Look. Hold on. Let me move it up so y'all can see. Because y'all about to see this shit. And please tell me why he did this. Swedish man shoves 81 matches up his nose and earns a world record. You have no life, sir. You really don't. Because seriously, you ain't got nothing else to do? Ugh. All right, y'all, prepare yourselves because this one is interesting. Not nasty, not gory, just peak dad energy. So we got this man, Martin Strobe. There's 2 dots over that O. I don't know how the hell you say that. 42 years old, just chilling, being a regular father. When his kids come to him, flipping through the Guinness World Book. Man, if your child has a Guinness World Book, stay the hell away from them until they lose interest, because this is going to have a lot of people almost hurting themselves. I'm very sure his nose is fucked up, at least for a little while. Them holes ain't breathing like they supposed to. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so they came up to him and said, Daddy, it would be cool if you broke a world record. Now, this is the moment when most black parents would have said, baby, no, I'm tired. Go read a book. And my mom would have said, get the hell out of my face. But this man took it as a personal challenge. You do see who he is. He's Swedish. He said, oh, you want daddy to be great? Bet. And went hunting through weird records, trying to find one a normal human, emphasis on normal, being could break without training for the Olympics. And then he found it. A record that made him go, yeah, I can do that. I'm built for that. What did he pick? Running? Balancing? No, it's nothing. It's not something wholesome like making the biggest sandwich. I would have loved that. No, this man chose most matches held in the nose. Sir, you must have a huge nose. And listen, that's his business. I'm not kink shaming, hobby shaming, or sinus shaming. If that's your ministry, sir, do your thing. The previous record was 68. Someone actually set their ass up there and stuffed 68 candles in their nose. You know they need their ass whooped. The previous, so he said, watch this. He practiced. He trained. He did trial runs. This is ridiculous. He found a technique. There's a technique, a strategy, a nose-based game plan. You put too much time in this, sir. You just did too much. All because his children wanted to brag about him in school. That's actually adorable and weird, but adorable. One day, Martin woke up and said, "Today is the day." And he officially stuffed 81 matches up his nostrils, safely, without hurting anybody, and boom, I just want to know how he got him out. Did he sneeze? Did he push? What did he do? I'm sure he had to get a splinter. He had to get a damn splinter somewhere. I'm telling you. He is now the Guinness World Record holder. So if anybody is interested and has a big ass nose, 81 is the number. I don't know where you're going to find 81 candles, but good job doing it if you can. Look, I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it. But what I do understand is a father who wants his kids to be proud of him. A dad who said, "Let me give my babies a win, even if it's through extremely unconventional ways." Because at the end of the day, this man just wanted to inspire his children, show them that anything is possible, even fucking up your nostrils, and teach them the value of setting goals, even weird ones. Yeah, so hey, salute to him. That's his nose, his life, his record, no judgment. Just, sir, maybe next time, pick a record that doesn't involve household supplies going into unexpected places, please. I don't even want to know what other ones it is. And that's it for the news. I told you I had a lot of stories, so I'm going to save my little fashion show one for next Wednesday when I know everybody's awake. So I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that my script was good enough for y'all to keep you entertained. If you have any suggestions, if you thought this was boring, if you thought I talked too damn much, let me know and I'll try to fix it. So with that in mind, thank you so much for coming. Have a good night, and I'll see y'all on Sunday if I don't finally get something out of my damn mind before then. So yeah, good night, and take care. Thank you. Hold on, give me a second. There we go.
I can't say no, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road, I can't say no, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road.
What are you doing? What? Go away. I gotta go eat something.